Hello all the Sagittarius, here's Aya from Our Sisters and welcome back to my channel. This is reading for all the Sagittarius for the month of January. So I'm starting with the Sagittarius because I am Sagittarius myself. So I'm kind of curious what the next year 2023 is going to bring for all the Sagittarius. So let's start with energetic message. Let's see, Sagittarius, what is waiting you in the months of January. How you're going to feel, Sagittarius, in the months of January 2023. Let's look further. What is going to happen with all the Sagittarius in the months of January? And let's look further. What is the additional guidance for you, Sagittarius, for your personal well-being? And one more guidance for your career situation. You know, this period is all about Sagittarius, about your status, about your career, about your business, about work-related major changes. And I believe all of you are already experiencing the previous or even in the current period. And I would say that these changes, either you have already experienced or you are in the middle, is as well as taking you into the months of January. What do I have here? It is Major Arcana card in your crown, which is talking about that you are going through a karmic lesson. You're going through a judgment, karmic lesson, karmic journey that is being brought by your past actions. And it's not always about having, karmic lessons, something negative. It's about how you learned a certain lessons from your previous experience in order to not let it go. It's important to accept the situations as they are. Whatever is coming to you, it is the cause and effect of your previous actions or your previous behavior, emotional state. And as well as it is going to change your perspective. It's going to change I would say the whole life of yourself, because it's standing on your crown. It's the 7th energy center. And there can be like shocking news, shocking situation, awareness, new path, new spiritual awakening or new path that you are stepping into and opening a new awareness about yourself. But it's important, if it's negative, then it's about understanding how not to repeat it again when it comes to the future. Another thing is that things are not going to, I wouldn't say that it's going to be a stable month, the month of January, but I wouldn't say as well it's going to be somehow problematic. You're going to focus on new opportunities, these new beginnings. And it is, Ace of Swords, it is agreements, it is some type of agreements, partnerships, opportunities, but more from a documental, more from legal agreement, negotiation state than from a friendship state or romantic. This is why I would say that your main focus is going to be your presence in life from documental side. It could be work, it could be some type of bank related issues, it could be legal issues. And you are, the certain things are not going to be as you expect them, but you will feel that you're slowly moving ahead from the period of some type of complications. And you will have this clear mindset. You will clearly understand 1, 2, 3 I need to do in order to get somewhere ahead. And it's about as well understanding that your life is not all about the challenges. It's about as well understanding that every situation is bringing new opportunity for you to act. And this is why this lesson of the karmic journey that you have already gone through, it's very important not to repeat the same mistakes that has been already in the past. Another thing is that you are stepping into something very busy, and either you are taking on some new responsibilities, maybe you are letting go certain people, or you are getting alone, and suddenly everything is just on your shoulders and you have to do so many things. Please remember that you have to prioritize. Prioritizing things will make it easier. Don't try to jump into everything immediately. As with the 10 of Wands, it's about that you might lose the focus. Where are you going? Where are you heading? You're kind of full of new ideas, or maybe waiting for new job, new beginning, new clients, new collaborations, but you're kind of stuck with everyday routine, and you are not able to really take the most of it, or kind of take the full scope of those opportunities that are being presented to you. When it comes to other people, I would say if you Sagittarius, you will feel that you are very structured, very focused, very detail-oriented. You will face that in the January. You will meet a lot of potentially female energy, a lot of women, or somebody who is more emotional, or involved in a more feminine business or more feminine environment, because it's a queen energy. But here you have to be more careful about how you present yourself, or to whom you are relying. I would say you can rely in January only on yourself. People will let you down, because literally the Queen of Cups reversed, the Empress reversed, Two of Cups reversed, as well as there is an obstacle in the communication. So I would say, don't expect things to fall into the right places, because that expectation will be there. Be careful with whom you speak. Be careful with whom you interfere. Don't take everything for granted when it comes to other people, when it comes to some type of promises. Be careful about bad-mouthing, sabotaging behind your back, because the Queen of Cups likes to gossip. She likes to create a drama. She's literally a drama queen who doesn't know herself what she wants. And these type of people are going to be around you. And you are the one who is in charge. You are the one who needs something from others. And you are the one who is going to be the communicator. But your communication skills are somehow blocked. Either you are not bringing yourself forward in terms of your energy, in terms of how you put the things forward in a very structured way, or there are certain things that you don't know, or there are certain things that are holding you back from presenting everything as you want. And this is why it can create an even bigger confusion about what's going on. If we are looking at your career situation, in your career, literally, you are on the edge of breaking up with something or someone and opening something up. I would say it, if you are in a business collaboration, or you are in a business partnership, it can mean that you are left alone. Either you are left alone and your partner or maybe colleague is just leaving all the responsibilities on you, and this is why you're literally losing yourself below the workload, or you are splitting yourself or separating yourself from a partnership, but you are opening a new type of partnership with somebody else, or there is something new coming up from different angle or different approach, even maybe unexpectedly. There will be a lot of meetings. You should be ready to meet people, to communicate. It's going to be a very hectic month in terms of meetings, in terms of communication, in terms of agreements, in terms of all the actions. And another thing is that I would say think, your mind is going to be like a computer. You will be able to who, when, why, what, put everything in a clear logic. But the challenge is going to be those other people who are, if you will be super analytical and straightforward, then others will be completely confused and emotional, dramatic, not understanding what they want. And this is why this agreement is going to be very complicated to reach. And this is, of course, is going to affect your personal results in terms of your career or your business. And and the card advice is about cultivating courage. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. And actually, you will know what exactly to do, how to act. Have a plan A, B, C. Don't rely on one person. Don't rely, maybe if you have 3, rely on 30. Because out of those, there will be a threshold, right? And you have to be ready for a worst case scenario when it comes to relying to the people. And then you are going to be on the safe side. Then you are going to reach the level that you wanted for yourself or whatever is your plan. The things with your goals, and I would say you will be feeling that you are not moving ahead very fast. That there is all the time like some type of stuck situation, things are not moving ahead. All the time some type of complications. But as it is 3 of Swords reversed, so it is something related to your karmic journey. This is how I feel. If you have learned the lesson and you're choosing not to repeat the same mistake, this is so 3 of Swords reversed. It could be a healing card that things are getting better, things are moving ahead. But if you haven't learned the lesson, if you are still doing the same mistakes over and over again, you're not understanding what's wrong with your approach, what's wrong with your attitude, with your behavior, with your actions, the way you are acting, then the 3 of Swords is just bringing worse situation than a positive or healing situation. So be really mindful, look at the past, what you have done wrong in order not to repeat it again when it comes to January, some type of bigger opportunity time. Because even the Judgment card signifies bigger opportunity. It's a make it or break it. Either you salvage out of the situation or not. But you have to be very wise. You cannot jump in anything. And you have to as well be very careful about judging people by understanding who is who. Is this person on my side? Is this against? What game they are playing? So you have to listen to your intuition. If you, be careful as well as in terms of finances, as there are 2 cards which can signify that you might be either going through some type of unethical and moral financial behavior, of either being involved in the situation or being taken advantage of. So be careful how you manage your finances, what is happening with them, not to be victimized by Queen of Cups reversed type of person, because that as well is somebody who can take advantage in a negative way. Another thing about your relationships, I would say your romantic relationships is not going to be your priority. If you are in a relationship or married or dating somebody, this can mean that you will technically be there, but it's not going to be your number 1 priority, as all your priority right now is your work and your house and your location. Where do you live? What is happening with your, I would say, work and business related situations. It could be that your relationship is reaching a more stagnant state, and Well, if this is only because of the stress, that's fine. But as well as you should be, careful how you interfere with your loved one, because there can be some type of emotionally unbalanced, conflicting situations where nobody wants to kind of step in and solve it, because it's easier just to be a little bit dramatic or, manipulating on an emotional level. If you are single, this can mean that right now this is not the time for you to mingle, even though you can meet quite a lot of people, quite a lot of candidates, romantic candidates for yourself. But I wouldn't suggest that this is the right time, January, for dating. Maybe it's a good time just to, kind of shop around, look around, but focus more on your career. There is really something way much bigger going on, and this is your number one priority right now, Sagittarius, for the January 2023. If you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.